Taurus, what is going on? Welcome into the channel. So happy to have you here always. My name is Deborah, owner of Purusha Holistic Wellness, and this is another episode of Purusha Intuitive, where we're going to look at your energy via the tarot, astrology, and any channeled messages that come through. So let's get into it, Taurus. Happy day. I hope you're well. We have a lot going on this week. We're going to be headed into a full moon, lunar eclipse. We're starting our eclipse season. Eclipse cycles last for 6 months, and this is our first of the season. So exciting. It's in Virgo, and Virgo is really reminiscent of self-love, self-care, taking care of our mind, body, and soul. And it's really important, especially right now as the water element is severely heightened. It makes things 10 times more emotional than like maybe what they need to be. And some stuff we can control, some stuff we can't, right? We can't control how people, situations show up, how they react, respond, but we can control ourselves. And that's kind of the nature of the beast right now. Taking it slow, not putting yourself in situations, in dynamics that are going to go south, especially if you know that that's how it's gonna be, right? Especially if you're dealing with something that is pretty combative. You know, just kind of know your boundaries is what I'm hearing. And I feel like that's been really hard lately because things are changing and we're being called to approach people, relationships in different ways. Venus is in retrograde, so it's highlighting those things that need to be changed, especially in those dynamics with people that we love and care about. And change is never easy. It's never comfortable for anyone. So try to be mindful of that, but also investing in yourself. Pisces season is the end of the zodiac, so we have an opportunity to kind of start fresh, start anew come Aries season. And right now, it's about understanding how those emotions are getting triggered, why they are, and the changes that we want to make so we can be in better alignment with ourselves. How exciting. All right. That's why I like to start off with an energy cleansing, set the tone, set the vibe for the reading. It's a great way to cleanse out some of that limitation, some of those blocks that we might be coming into. It's also a really good time to set your own intention as well, especially if you have come into this reading with something on your heart, something on your mind, something you would like Spirit to deliver messages to you around. Definitely give those over. Be open to receive. It's a great way to personalize these collective readings. And I also do personal readings. I offer a variety of healing and wellness services. Readings are one of them, obviously. If you want me to look at what's going on in your specific situation, I would love to help support in whatever way. I also do energy healing and Ayurvedic or holistic wellness consultations if you're looking for more of a realignment with your mind, body, soul, so that you are making choices, decisions that actually lead to happiness and fulfillment, not those things that are, fly by night, things that instant gratification that don't really have longevity, especially in the places where we're looking for that longevity, where we're looking to kind of invite in the ideals that we want to be living in. So with that, all the info to get into contact with me, Taurus, is in the description box below. Definitely hit me up. If you resonate, vibe with my energy, I would love to support in whatever way possible. All right, let's get into it. I bless you with pure love and light, pure source energy, pure loving grace. I release anything that is not for your highest and best. Any fears, doubts, insecurities, lack of worth, lack of value, pain, anger, frustration, impatience, overwhelm. Cleanse it and release it from our being so we may see and understand the messages clearly and help to make me a clear and open channel for the collective. Thank you, Father God, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Mama Love. All right. Let's get into it, Taurus. So it's been heavy for sure, but we are also seeing this fire principle, like as we're moving towards Aries season, which is happening on the 20th. We're starting to see some of that fire element enliven. It's not a lot this week, but little days here and there, we get some pop up, which makes me feel like it's the inspiration, right? It's the inspiration that is coming from places that are changing 100%. Changes where you do have to go back to the drawing board. Whether or not this was unexpected, I mean, I kind of feel like on some level you knew these changes were happening. You've already kind of put yourself in a position where you had to make a choice, you had to make a decision. And I feel like the decision that you want to make feels right to you, but there's something that's blocking you right now. There's something that's kind of inhibiting you from taking the steps. You're looking to maybe reach out, reconnect, reconvene with someone. And this is not necessarily someone that you're cutting ties with. I don't get that vibe. I feel like this is someone who, could be family, could be someone who feels like family, someone you have a really close connection with, someone who might be a little bit younger than you as well, with that Page of Wands energy, someone who's, I don't know, it has this vibe of maybe the connection didn't go that deep. Maybe you wanted to invest more into it and it didn't really happen. And you're kind of looking to reconnect with this, see what it has to offer. But like I said, it looks like you're being held up. And I feel like it looks like you're being held up by people, situations around you. Or maybe there are just some realistic obstacles to kind of getting to where you need to go. It's not a forever thing though, because what I am seeing for you is momentum, right? I'm seeing forward movement. And in a way, like I said, that you've had to make certain choices, 100%, Two of Cups, around certain relationships, around which ones that you are keeping around and what ones you're letting go. And for someone, this has been a little bit of a side swipe is what I'm hearing, coming out of left field. We have the High Priestess and the Tower. Maybe you don't realize how much something is affecting someone is what I'm hearing. I feel like it's actually affecting them more than what they're letting on, but I'm not even really sure that it involves you, if I'm honest, because you kind of look at this situation where it's like you're not getting what you want or what you need, and it feels like, you've definitely put up, or they've put up some heavy defenses. I feel like they backed off, and then you're kind of just okay, well, I have to make a decision because of this. And you really don't, it's not up to you, I guess, is what I'm hearing. You're really, unfortunately, Taurus, I'm sorry, but you are limited and restricted in your options, especially with this individual, with this situation. It does feel like they've been keeping some things hidden or secret, not fully divulging aspects where they're feeling very overwhelmed. Okay, there's that Page of Wands popping up. So this could be that person that you're trying to connect with, or it feels like, because it does look like there is some conversation. Maybe you're not really talking beginning of the week, but there is something that's on the horizon. Maybe you feel like this has come to a close, and it hasn't technically, but at the same time, be mindful. That's what I want to say. Be mindful, because I don't know if I love the way that they're operating. It does feel a little bit, it feels a little bit combative, like, I feel like it looks like you're getting penalized for something that maybe you didn't even do. You don't even know why, right? Because in your mind, like I said, Taurus, like, you've been kind of putting a good foot forward, you know? It might not be like you're investing all your time, energy into this thing, but like what you're putting forward, you like and you feel good about. And it just, either they're not responding, they don't want to respond, or they're kind of taking you on their own little roller coaster. Again, I do see some stuff is happening for them, so I think there's reason to some capacity if you're feeling a little ghosted. But, you know, I'm not a huge proponent of that kind of stuff. Like, I feel like if people just need some time and space, like, that needs to be communicated. But that's my own personal opinion. So take it or leave it, right? It's just, it almost feels like someone who's, I don't know, they're having a really hard time with a situation. It's not very balanced. And I feel like, let's see, what is up with this? Someone's having a really hard time with changes that are happening that they really didn't even expect. And it's actually making, I think it's hindering the relationship with you 100%, because this is someone that's like kind of on, they're about to do something. They're about to make a big decision, a big choice. And maybe in part they will talk to you on some level. I don't know how committed they are is what I want to say. Like, I'll pull that. How long they're going to stick around, 100%, 10 of Swords. It's repeated. This is something that they do over and over and over again. It looks like they're in the middle of doing this to you now. And even if they come back around, even if they're in a little bit better spot for a hot minute, that's exactly what it is. It's a hot minute. It doesn't last too much longer than that, you know? And this does seem to be a theme in the collective this week, is really patternings being exposed, especially around people, especially with situations where it's repeat over and over and over again. Because like I said, it looks like you are showing up in good faith. And it either keeps falling on deaf ears, or this is just something that they do, you know? This is just something that they do. But it's going to take a lot of courage, right? It's going to take a lot of courage. I'm feeling to face some of it, face the fears is what I'm hearing. The best way to do that is just to relax and have fun, right? To play a little bit. Take some time for yourself. It really helps diffuse that energy of taking whatever this is, this Five of Swords energy, personally. Because it's not about you. It's about something else that's maybe related to you but doesn't involve you. That's how it comes through. There, you know, and things that they're stressing themselves out about, right? This is something that they're limiting within themselves, and they have a tendency, they have a habit pattern of doing that. Especially because they're not getting what they want in a situation. So it feels a little bit like either you're getting penalized because of that, or you're getting the after effects of it, the reverberations. They're not getting what they want over here, so they're not going to give you what you want. I don't know why. I think this is just kind of how they are, is what I'm seeing. This is that immature behavior that I was talking about. And again, to be fair, there's a lot of major arcana over here, so they are kind of going through a big change, a tower moment, where the rug is getting completely, pulled out from underneath them. But again, it's a learning lesson, right? It's not your responsibility. Have empathy for it 100%. But this is also about kind of like knowing your boundaries, knowing your limitations, seeing the pattern and kind of how you want to move forward, right? And I think you'll have some clarity as the week progresses around the full moon. It brings things out, people out of the woodwork, etc. So I feel like you're going to get a little bit more insight at that time. But until then, just try to be patient. It looks like you're being patient. It does look like you're not taking it personally, but it's hard not to, right? So, all right, Taurus, thank you so much for your time, energy, always. I hope you found messages that resonated here for you. Definitely drop comments below if you did. I would love to hear. It was between do and did. I would love to hear, or just say, hey, share, and a little love, a little TLC. I so appreciate all the love, all the support that you bring to the channel and you bring my way. Sending all the love and blessings to you.